Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mengs, and it's time to take a look at some Tree Houses news. Another article just dropped over at Serous Forests. As always, I'm gonna throw my sources in the video description if you want to go read it for yourself. This is actually part 2 of a lot of information that we got. Part 1 came out like at the end of last week, but I went away for the weekend, so I actually went away right when the article hit, which was a little bit annoying. So I didn't really get to make a video covering it, and right now the information's been out for so long, it's basically old news at this point, so we are just going to jump into part 2 of this article. We're going to check it out. There's a lot of new screenshots, a lot of new characters being shown off, so let's just start at the beginning. So first things first, we've got an updated box art, and would you look at that, Claude is not upside down anymore. It seems like they either noticed the meme, or what we got was just an early prototype, or it was just sort of like filler art. It was never really meant to be the official art of the game. This looks so much better, and I really hope we'll get this instead of whatever this was, because honestly, the old box art was fucking ugly. Then we get some information about the Church of Serous. I'm just gonna read it out for you guys. So Fodlan is home to many people who live under the teachings of the Church of Serous, follower of the goddess. The denizens of Fodlan, or Fodlan, I think it's pronounced, consider the Church of Serous and the goddesses to be especially important. For example, the existence of the crests, said to have been bestowed on mankind long ago, are the symbols of wealth and power often belonging to ruling nobles, and have the profound effect on people's lives to this day. Garrick Mach Monastery is at the home base of the Church of Serous, located in the central mountains in the center of the Three Great Nations. In addition to being a religious site, the monastery is home to the elite Order of Knights, and has a vital role to play in maintaining order throughout Fodlan. So, again, we get to hear the crests. Very much is set up to be the main point of conflict in this game. We get to hear Edelgard shit-talking the crests in our very first trailer.
Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
And here they're mentioned again. Apparently there's some sort of symbols that have power. They're held by each nations, held by the ruling nobles. You can hear based on that sentence that they're going to be a point of conflict, because if we know anything about nobility in Fire Emblem, if it's nobility and it's not part of the playable characters, you can bet it's evil. If you're a noble in Fire Emblem and you're not part of the playable characters, or you're not at their team, you are almost bound to be a dick. Nobility is not portrayed in a very good way in Fire Emblem, and so you can probably bet that there's going to be some evil nobles who are going to use these quests to cause a whole lot of havoc, and my guess is that the main plot of this game is to gather the quests, because we have to take the quests away from the people who are abusing their power. And that's why we see the blonde chick in the first trailer. She very clearly is a member of the church. There's a lot of bloodshed going on about her. She has this hollow look in her eyes. And she's clearly telling herself that this is something that she has to do. At least that's the impression that I'm getting. So very much the crests. I'm guessing there's going to be like one crest per nation, maybe more, maybe less, and we're going to have to fight over them in some capacity or other. Maybe it turns out that the Church of Serous are actually the evil church. Maybe they're gathering all the crests, and then they're going to abuse their power to resurrect some dark god. I mean, it is Fire Emblem after all. Then we get some information about the Officers Academy with a couple of new beautiful screenshots. It says, the monastery also houses the Officers Academy, which educates the young people who will shoulder the future of Fodlan. The academy is divided into 3 houses, organized according to the student's nationality, and is essentially a microcosm of Fodlan. The protagonist will choose one of the 3 houses to teach, guiding them as a teacher in the classroom and a commander on the battlefield. And we get to see some really, really nice screenshots here. These screenshots all look really nice, actually. This game is very hit and miss. Then we get introduced to 3 new characters. The first one being Hubert. And Hubert is a shady looking guy. It says, the strategist of the Black Eagles. He is the eldest son of Marcus Bestla's family and has served Edelgard from a young age. He'll use any means necessary to eliminate her obstacles. According to Edelgard, he's a cool-headed and rational person. So the first character that springs to my mind when I read through this is Leo. This very much seems like a Leo type guy. He seems to be shy in a way, maybe, but he seems a little bit evil, but I don't think that's the point. There's a little clip here that we can play.
私はヒューベルト、エーデルガルト様の従者を務めております。我が主を救ってくれたと聞きました。感謝しましょう。
So what he was saying there is, my name is Hubert, I'm a servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you saved my mistress. Thank you. So yeah, very much seems like a sort of a dark tactician kind of guy. Then we got Dodo. Dodo. Again, I don't think this is going to be his localized name. This is just a translation. A commoner born in the Daska region, located to the kingdom's northwest, and Dimitri's servant. He owes a great debt to Dimitri, and is determined to protect him at the cost of his own life. Because he's a bit scary looking and quiet, many people don't realize he's actually a gentle and nice young man. So, here we see a clip of him talking.
殿下を救ってくれたそうだな。感謝の言葉もない。この恩は返す。何かあれば力になろう。
So here he says, "It seems you've saved His Highness. I have no words to express my gratitude. I will return this favor. If anything comes up, I will help you." So it seems very much like the calm, quiet giant kind of guy. Lastly, we have a new character called Lorenz. So the eldest son of the House Duke of Gloucester. His snobby demeanor belies his serious nature, as he fully understands his responsibility as nobility. It seems he has been approaching girls at the monastery to little success. So here we basically have Virion.
君が噂の傭兵か。確かクロードを助けてくれたとか。余計なこと。僕はローレンツ・ヘルマン・グロスタール。覚えておいてくれたまえ。
And what he's saying in the video is, so you're the rumored merchants, you saved Claude's life, or something. You didn't need to butt in. I am Lorenz, Herman Glorester. Remember that. So yeah, maybe a little bit more of a cocky version of Virion, if that is even a thing. Next up, we have this little cute clip of female Blyleth, or Blyleth, studying. And we actually get to hear something really cool. The bell, the school bell at the academy is actually the Fire Emblem theme. That is lovely. I love that. I really do. That is really cool. Then we have some screenshots and artwork to show off. Some of these we've seen before, but I'm just going to go through them. So here we have some a very nice picture of Edelgard. I've seen this before, but this is a much bigger version of it. We have Dimitri looking very stylish. Claude not being upside down. I'm going to miss that meme. This is actually one of my favorite images I've seen so far. This is the first time I've looked at something from Three Houses and gone, wow, what a nice image. Now, obviously this is drawn, so it's not from the game. I wish the game would look like this. It would have been so nice, but obviously not. I actually have this as my desktop background right now. That's how much I love it. This is really breathtaking. I really like the scenery around the Garrick Mach Monastery. I just think it's a shame that the game doesn't look as pretty in-game. I know that we don't play Fire Emblem for the graphics, but still. Then we get to see some art of the inside of the church. Looks really nice. Another shot of the Garrick Mach Monastery. Again, I really like the fact that it's sort of situated up in the mountains. Makes for some really nice visuals. We get to see some screenshots of the protagonists, both the male and female form, with female form looking slutty as always. Then we get to see this image of Sothis. I've seen it before, but this is a much bigger version of it. Ugh, I don't like that they're catering to the foot fetish guys. Ugh, I hate this pose. It's just so obvious what they're doing with Sothis. I've seen this image of Edelgard before, but she looks really nice. Dimitri too. Claude looking really regal and majestic. I gotta say, like, obviously I think Edelgard's the most attractive of the lords, because she's the only girl, but I think actually my favorite visual might be Claude. I think he looks so goddamn majestic. His attire and hair just really goes well together. I really like his color scheme too. I've always been a sucker for black and gold. I think it looks so nice. We get to see another image of Sothis. Seems like she's going to be showing a lot more skin than I initially thought. Looks like her midriff might be exposed. Ugh. The guy who's going to die. The woman who's either going to be evil or die. My money's actually on evil. I think she's going to end up being evil. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this news. Once Serous Forest posts more articles, I'll definitely make a video about them. Sorry about not making a video about the previous one, but Lucky Crit did a really good one. You can go watch that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Are you excited? What did this article do to increase or decrease your anticipation for Three Houses? Personally, I gotta say it was really nice to see some good-looking art. It sort of like raised my spirits a little bit. Some of these characters look very archetypical, but we'll see. Some of them could be great. I still feel like they're going with just make characters and make them fit certain archetypes. I don't know. That's the image I'm getting right now, but we'll see. Alright guys, if you like this video, like and subscribe for more Three Houses content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.